Welcome back, Monsketeers, to another Radnarok Vloggentary ride-along. And today, we're going to ride Alice in Wonderland together at Disneyland Resort in Anaheim, California. One of, hey, there's my cousin Brianna. There's Bainey. One of my favorite rides at the park. It's a ride that I feel is not necessarily often overlooked because it's kind of hard to miss. But at the same time, there's not a lot of discussion or commentary about it. I don't really hear a lot of people bring it up when they're, hey, there's my Aunt Gina and Vanessa. I don't hear a lot of people talking about the ride, you know, when they're asked what are some of the rides you like, you know, not even a favorite ride, but if it comes down to a question of rides you really enjoy at Disneyland, this is definitely on my list. And it's been on my list for a long time. And it's much more modern than you would imagine it would be in comparison to a lot of the other dark rides. Like the animation portions, you're not going to find that on some of the other dark rides. Like Pinocchio doesn't have that. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride doesn't have that, but we're not comparing those, I guess. But to a degree, maybe we are. Look at the animation with the animatronics adds just another level of just the immersive experience of going into Alice in Wonderland. Who are you? You know, for being a pretty short ride, because it is relatively short, it really does take you through the story of Alice in Wonderland very quickly, hitting you with some of the most iconic, not only scenes, but like imagery, like these characters right there. Yeah, it's top notch all the way through. It's a little difficult shooting the dark rides, though, especially the herky-jerky ones that make a lot of twists and turns, and this is one of them. So my little ride-along here is not doing the ride its due justice, but it gives you an idea of just how awesome it is. And the fact that it's not capturing all of its majesty, it gives me an excuse to do another ride along. And I will. Man, I really love the inclusion of animated parts in rides. Have I mentioned that? I have. And I'm going to say it again. It really does add another level to the ride. Because before it was just the animatronic pieces. And, you know, it was all well and good enough. I do like how you exit the ride for a moment and you just kind of get a nice little overlooking view of Fantasyland. There's Matterhorn, you got Small World in the back over there. You can see the teacups. It's at the same, it is a weird departure from the story and being in Wonderland, but I mean, this is Sleeping Beauty's castle right here, so it's I believe it's Sleeping Beauty's castle, or part of the castle. I don't know. I like it. It's an interesting quirk that this ride has that not many others do. I can't think of any of the other storybook dark rides that I've been on that take you outside again after being inside, and then takes you back inside. So I do wish I had got more steady shots of some of the scenes, but hey, you know what? Next time. Well, thanks everyone for riding along. Hey, there's my family. I appreciate it. You can, lucky for you, go and check out my podcast, Leal Legacy's Radnarok, where we do a watch-along commentary to Alice in Wonderland, and then a retrospective podcast where we go into everything you didn't know you wanted to know about the movie on top of this ride-along. Look at that. Bases covered. Until next time. See ya.